And it is a switch, but it ain't the switch that everyone think it is. And say, can they flip the switch and be champions in the first game of the first round? And that's impossible. Like I always say, no one know they're gonna be champions. You have to work to get there. So, do we have another level? Yeah, we have another level. And I think most playoff teams believe they do have another level.
Where is the switch? Is it in the gym somewhere?
It's inside of everyone. The switch is inside of you, and it's just knowing the importance of the playoffs, and kind of been in a moment, been in an environment, and it just turned it up a notch. You can see it if you watch film, from regular season games to playoff games, you can see the intensity, you can see the switch, go.
Dwyane, you've had a bunch of interesting playoff interviews with Craig Sager. The fact that he's not going to be around for at least the start of the playoffs, getting his treatment. Just your thoughts on that type of personality not being around this time of season.
Well, I mean, for us as players, we rather enjoy our interview moments with Craig because he's always going to give us something, something bright in our day. But for him and his family, it's the best thing for him to do is to take the time away and to get the treatment. So, for the NBA family, our best wishes go out to the Sager family. Yeah, we look forward to it. I thought for the first round, first of all, the NBA was very generous with our schedule. So, we get some days in between. It felt like, playing Wednesday and not playing a Sunday, I mean, that's a long break around here from how our schedule's been the last 2 months of the season. So I think we're ready to go.
You guys have always wanted to the playoffs the last time especially what was unique or different about this one?
I mean, we always have a moment. I think it's a little. It's not every year before the playoffs. It's somewhere in between that where you have it. It hasn't been like every year, oh, we're gonna do a dinner. That gets old. We haven't done that every year, especially since this team been together. But we find moments, together, and that moment will come. I don't think that moment is needed right now at this very moment. But it's gonna be a time in the playoffs where it will be. Where it's gonna look tough for us, it's gonna look dark for us, and we're gonna have to, come together even more. And that moment is gonna be needed.
Do you think at all about how special this run could be? Obviously, the finals will win another one.
Nah, it's not really a thought in my mind, because it's a long 2 months, man. And obviously, the bigger picture, we understand what we're playing for, but we have to play for today, and we have to focus on game one versus the Bobcats. And it's the first team to 16, and that's a long, long way away.
With the goal for goal getting tougher each and every year, just trying to get things tougher.
Yeah, I mean, the NBA is getting tougher. I think, every year this team has as well, what we've been able to overcome, whether it's, seasons, playoff series, games, a couple seconds. What we've been able to overcome as a group, we've gotten mentally tougher, as we all been together. That doesn't guarantee us anything, but, that's, we've built that, we've built those habits, and they will be there. We got to pull from them at times, but hopefully not too many times.
Dwyane, do Bobcats worry you?
Huh? Bobcats worry you?
Yeah, good team. Yeah, I mean, we respect what they've put together as a group. We respect them having one of the best records in the NBA second half of the season. And we know we play them, and even though we beat them, 16 times in a row, that means nothing. You got to beat them 4 times in the playoffs. And, for us, we have to focus on, we have home court in this round, so we have to focus on taking care of home court first, and that's tomorrow.
I know you've been around him a long time, but are you still sometimes amazed or surprised by what Udonis Haslem does against guys that are so much bigger than him?
Yes, man. I mean, he's just a tough cookie, man. And he don't look at height, he don't look at weight, he don't look at athleticism. He just look at it, you a man, I'm a man. And he goes out there and he puts everything he has on the line, and he don't like even being scored on. And you want that, especially going to series that we have, with the load that we have, going against, Big Al in this round. Having a guy like that is comforting.